I'm Tom, Director of BSPN Architecture. I'm also the project architect for the redevelopment of SMB Building A at the University. That's also the cooperative thing. Sorry, this is the photo of the building to start construction around. This is the SMB campus, which is School of Mines Ballarat, in red. Building A in central, in blue. The main street of this with the other street. Time. This is it's kind of like heritage listed. The primary significance are also in black. Like with neighbouring garden. This is a photo in around 1900 of the building as it was. Laboratory spaces, metallurgy, geology, like mining related. This is a real point of reference for us. The building facilities and lighting was highly modified and we didn't want. And we really wanted to get back to what it was. Painted brick walls instead of filling. This is a photograph. It's a simple courtyard to the building. There's an open veranda and a staircase. And it's you really photograph the students and figures. So the building is a U-shaped floor plan, again with the Lydia street frontage, the open courtyard in the centre with the open veranda staircase with the closed taken. Botanic garden on the eastern side. This is demolition plans. So you can see we pretty much stripped it back to its bare bones at the beginning. It had various interpretations through the years. And was very cellular when they were from, but foreign. It had moved from being a teaching site, running its building to being just a landing building. That ceased in about year 2003. This is what it looked like inside. But introduced ceilings, acoustic ceilings, window treatments have been sort of added, carpet throughout. This is the courtyard as it was. They enclosed to be open veranda sometime in the 60s. Well, particularly, but even mechanical services, all the external patents located underneath there, and that building without the recognition. And these are the floor plans that we developed for the redevelopments. And the centre to the one was creating an atrium space in the courtyard. That allowed us to provide a lift, equal 3 levels to get out compliant. Supply of the ground floor, main entry of Lydia Street, a new ramp and staircase again provide VDA access to the building, and a central circulation space through to the courtyard, which became an atrium, staircase, and heated seating. We played on that photographic opportunity. Part of the university for the years. And also it's very important to maintain a vista building from the main entry straight through the circulation space beyond to the main garden. So the new building out wall on the eastern side of the atrium to the bay, you maintain that vista. It's a sectional axometric of the building. The heritage building wrapping around the now atrium space. All of the elements within the atrium were offset from the heritage fabric, so it allowed that courtyard space to remain as a single element within the building, so that you really have between what was old and what was new. And again, another picture I have showing the relationship of the building to the site. Lydia Street is about 1 story higher than the gardens, coming through the building, moving through the atrium space, down the stairs, out to the garden. At the upper level, we provided a new lunchroom, because about the gathering space within that courtyard, again, hiking back to the nature of the street. This is a photo during construction about what we have. It's just like electrical roughing. You can see all the ceilings have been not butchered, they were still there, but there's been a lot of work over the years. Again, same space. We spent a lot of time examining the building and seeing how much of the ceiling we can maintain and restore. This is that room at the today. So restored ceiling, all the AV equipment they needed, the university community for the quad plywood indicated to be. So lots of highly integrated technology. This is the Lydiard Street frontage, the building B, building A, building B, all of primary ticket. The building A, new stairwell and ramp. We also, there's a new empty door, which is reminiscent of the original door. The atrium now enclosed into that courtyard, the botanic gardens adjoining. Again, inside is the main staircase, the tiered seating, the new lift. Material selection was very important for us, about creating modern materials of a colour palette and textures that sort of allow the heritage to sort of still stick and be reflected. So it reflects all of the colour, the materiality of the brickwork. Okay, you see. Just looking down through the atrium to the botanic gardens, got the tiered seating, restored brickwork. Utilising one of the terraces, open terraces for an outdoor seating area. The terrace was glazed and actually installed in there. So it's about finding out a use for those. It's one from the upper level with a glazed roof separating the heritage facade from the new building. One from looking at the botanic garden with the balcony. It's one of the spaces. Acoustics was quite a high requirement for the project. So it's about finding a way to introduce acoustic treatment within the building. And but not just stayed from the ceiling, they want the wall. So they were trying to minimise the impact on the heritage facade, but at the same time allow glimpses through the acoustic treatments to the aesthetic ceiling. And these joining units were pretty critical in allowing the reticulation of all the service requirements for the space, given how much AV equipment they've gone into these buildings. We also utilised the hopper windows to the university and the main Ballarat. Utilised those to throughout the building various photos of building A. Another meeting in space, metal ceilings were all restored in this area. They were in very good condition. Above the suspended part. This is the main bluestone staircase. We restored this. We relocated a whole lot of roll they had. Used the staircase. While I haven't put in Ballarat, there was actually an interest in restoring the staircase. See where it's going. You pull that out. I think it was in the 1940s. Oh, that's true.